Hello chat, how are we doing? Oh my god, this light's like so close to my face. How do I fix this? What if I do this? That might have made it worse. Now it's on camera. Now my lighting's on camera. If I do this? That's not terrible. That could be worse. It's like right in my face, but it could be worse. What if I turn it down? Yeah, it's a little better. How's everyone doing? Mentally preparing for the torture of using Temu Miraidon? True. True. So, today we have a few Pokemon to get through. And they include some not so great ones. Yeah, I already have all the teams rented, so we should be good. What's like a good place for my water bottle? Here's a good place for my water. Hopefully I don't knock it over. But there's a few things we have to get done. So, on the agenda today is Zekrom, Skeledirge, and Tinkaton. I'm hoping it doesn't go quite as bad as yesterday did. Yesterday was like a generationally bad stream as far as like results. But what should we start with? I'll let chat vote. Battle Stadium, rental teams, or ranked battles. Jesus, look at that. All right, double battles. You're gonna keep this as stream only content, or you make VODs? These will also be VODs. They'll go up as VODs. Don't worry. All right. So, what should we start with? Should we start off with Skeledirge? Should we start off with Tinkaton and Zekrom? Should we go with Sunkern and Tropius? I don't know why Sunkern is on here, but Tropius is here. Or should we start with Crabominable? Or should we start with Rhydon? There's a few things going on here. Your call. Who do we start with? Also, let's set a goal of 5 super chats of $5 or higher in the next 3 hours, and I will build a team with chat's choice of Pokemon. Start goal. I always forget to start that. We used to do that, and I never start it. People are saying Zekrom. Some people are saying Tropius. We're getting a lot of Zekroms in YouTube chat, so we're going to go with that. Let me start my treadmill, though. So here's a funny thing. When you walk at a treadmill, you build a lot of you build up a lot of static electricity. So I have to ground myself. So I use this. Let me fix my camera. My camera seems a little high. I look beautiful today. I just have to throw that out there. I've been on my fitness grind. I've been as the incels call it, looks maxing. If you unironically call taking care of yourself looks maxing, I think you need to be like spoken to by a professional. Also, forgot to lock the height of my desk. Here we go. Anyways, yeah, I've been on my fitness grind this month. All right. Okay. Let's ground myself here so I don't shock myself midstream. That's always annoying, shocking myself. Let me also put on my glasses. I have to take care of my eyes. These glasses are specifically for when I stream, but I almost never wear them. Like, I do have like some slight issues with sight, and these just make it so when I'm like, I forget what the term was because it was very minor, but effectively I got a bunch of headaches from looking at computers because I have to like kind of squint to see it sometimes, and these just kind of make it a lot clearer. It is prescription. It's like an extremely weak one, and I wasn't paying attention when she told me what was wrong with my eyes. All right, I think we are good to go. Let me just make sure all this is shut up. Oh my god, my stupid grounding cable won't stay in place. It's supposed to clip, but I actually clip it to my keyboard, and my keyboard isn't big enough Or it's too big for it to clip onto properly, so what I have to do is shove it underneath the shift key, and that just keeps it from moving during the stream. Alright. But we're good to go now. We're good to go. Alright, let's go with a 5 miles an hour pace. Sure. It's definitely not actually 5 miles an hour. It's closer to like 3. But this treadmill sucks, so. Okay. So, I believe chat wanted me to start with Zekrom. And we do have the info for that team. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab that from the Discord. Zekrom. Okay, so it's Choice Scarf, Shadow Claw, Zekrom with Bolt Strike and Volt Switch. We have Terapagos with Dazzling Gleam, Earth Power, Dark Pulse, Choice Specs. We have a Adamant Incineroar. We have Light Screen, Covert Cloak, Whimsicott. And we have like Assault Vest Tinkaton, as well as Focus Sash, Urshifu, Rapid Strike. Let's go with this. Who do you think would be the last starter Pokemon to get the win with? I have no clue. Also, we shouldn't have any issues with the capture card now because I changed the port it was plugged into. And if we do, it means it is literally just power issues. Which is really sad. Alright, into this. Light Screen Whimsicott. Seems extremely important. Let's lead off with you, as well as the Whimsicott, because I can Parting Shot into Lil Pogchamp. And... I think Sash or... No, let's just bring Scarf. Let's just bring Scarf Zekrom. Let's see if we can get the win early. Alright. This ain't too bad. I get free Parting Shot as well as Light Screen. Could also Fake Out. I think Fake Out's fine. I really doubt they would switch in for Farigiraf on this turn. Oh, they're gonna Terra Ghost. Audio's kind of out of sync. Got it. Let me fix it. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. That should fix it. Seems like a waste of a Terra, though. That's like a huge waste of the Terra. All right. Let's go with this. Big fan of Josh from HR. True. Okay. So, I want to say that's Scarf on the Chi-Yu. So I'm actually going to Flare Blitz here. Assuming it's like Sash Whimsicott. Well, actually, knockoff's always safe. Let's do this. I'm gonna burn my Terror right away. Because if I get rid of this, if I get rid of the Whimsicott and get Scarf Zekrom in, I think I can win this. There's Encore. They seem to forget I'm a Dark type. Oh my god. Are you Specs? Why is that doing half behind Light Screen? Yeah, it's gotta be like Specs then. If it's doing that much. Alright. That's annoying. We can't just lose to someone who encores in Sin. I know. That's probably why they tailwinded turn 1. Yeah, that makes sense. There's Zacian. I'd like to imagine we tank this. I'm gonna stay in with Pagos. How many turns of Tailwind are left? I have to play this right. I need a parting shot here. There's 2 turns left of Tailwind, so I should parting shot you. Stay in and go for the Terra Starstorm. Probably lose one of my Pokemon here. Incineroar behind screen should eat this. Should have waited a Terra turn 2. I feel I wouldn't have gotten the KO on the Chi-Yu is the issue. All right. I mean, that Miraidon actually might be specs. I could have just been like, hold on, let me see how much. Let me check something. Maybe it wasn't specs Chi-Yu, maybe it was Scarf. Because yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's Scarf. It's Scarf Chi-Yu and it's specs Miraidon. Because we have 4 HP on Terapagos. So our win con, we should always win this. By locking Bolt Strike and going for the Zacian here. Is it? I think we might win. I'm gonna Bolt Strike the Zacian. And I kind of have to fake it out, yeah. I think we might have slightly better damage after the screens. I mean, we'll move first at least. And I want to believe that Bolt Strike in terrain one-shots. Yeah, I think we might win the quad resisted war. Oh my god, you're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. How many of these do we have? We have 8. They're gonna struggle first. If they're specs, they struggle first. Plus we have screens. I think we still have a turn of screens here. That was number 3. Light screen's gone. That was a low roll? Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, we might lose. We have to crit. Is Zekrom good now? Not at all. Not even close. Alright, our only win con. Okay, no, they just KO. Okay, that was close. I think if we got the roll, we had a shot. But not really. It's literally just too much damage. It's just too much damage. Zekrom sucks. It really does suck. We had screens, we had the speed advantage, and we still lose. Because we just don't hit as hard. Okay, this is a pretty good Zekrom matchup. I want to say Tinkaton's good here. I want to say it's good here. Let's do this. I need the speed advantage for sure. Let's go with Tinkaton, U, and U. The reason I want to lead Tinkaton, because it just ensures I get the fast fake out. Or at the very least, the KO on the Whimsicott. Whimsicotzation. Tinkaton Pagos. I want to believe I can one-shot here. They should know I'm going for this. They should know I have to go for fake out, so I'm gonna feint. And I want to believe that Earth Power is my play. Which is stronger, Earth Power after the Terra boost or Terra Starstorm? It's Earth Power, right? But I think it's better just to Starstorm. Let's you know, I'm gonna go for it. This is probably such a throw, but I want to believe. Earth Power absolutely kills it, Terra. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Come on, protect. They didn't protect? Okay. They light screen. Okay. It's living then. Post combat. Jeez. Okay, buddy. I mean, this is probably dead now. Yeah, that was a wild one. I don't know why they would do that. Like, if I fake out, they just drop. I guess they just didn't acknowledge the existence of fake out. There's our Shifu. I'm gonna say here my play is go into Zekrom and Whimsicott, and then I get Tailwind. So... oh, what's like the safe switch, though? They should just Moonblast Pagos, right? Actually, I'm gonna stay in here and play rough. I don't really need this anymore. No, I Gigaton Hammer so they can't reset. So I Gigaton Hammer here, and Whimsicott's always a safe switch. As they encore me into feint, that's fine. They U-turn out, but I get Tailwind advantage. There's Ogre. I should always Tailwind here. Should always Tailwind. So I can go Zekrom. I can't afford to go for light screen here as much as I want to. Tailwind's just better. If they have Encore, they don't have Taunt. At least I don't think they do. Because it's Encore, Tailwind. Maybe they do have Taunt. I'm clicking Outrage so hard, dude. There's their Tailwind. Get my Tailwind off. I guess I can't click Outrage is the issue. Pulse shouldn't do too much. I get Fake Out, though. Oh, no, I don't even need to worry about that. Because now I get Light Screen. Let me think. Should I just KO Whimsicott? I think I can KO Whimsicott. I need a light screen though, right? I'm gonna go for the Whimsicott KO. Okay, I get Urshifu, that's actually huge. That was the other option. I was like, if they switch into Urshifu, it's just gone, because it's probably Scarf Urshifu with U-turn. So that means nothing outspeeds us anymore. What's Bolt Strike's accuracy again? Blizzard. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say, if you're clicking Blizzard, bro. If you're clicking Blizzard, bro. I don't want to play against you anymore. Alright, let's deal with Whimsicott. They need to land a double to KO here. Oh, come on. Ah, who runs Blizzard, dude? Who runs Blizzard? Light screen's gone. I don't think that matters. Terapagos is just dead. They're almost certainly Covert Cloak, so I have to lock into Gigaton Hammer onto Kyogre. Which is nice, because if you encore the Gigaton Hammer, I get to just use it again. It doesn't prevent it. I don't know, maybe Terapagos is just faster since we're max speed. Yes, it is. Good game. Get him out of here. Oh, it lived. That's fine. Origin Pulse won't KO. And I just outspeed. The rain stopped. Should we get the Feint KO? I'm pretty sure Feint does it from this from this range. Let's Feint. It does it from this range for sure. Shoo, shoo. Okay. Okay, we can cross off quite a few Pokemon there. We can cross off quite a few Pokemon from our to-do list. Let's do that real quick. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Let's cross those Pokemon off. So, that would be Tinkaton, Zekrom, and Terapagos. As well as Whimsicott. I don't know if we used Whimsicott yet, though. We did not use Whimsicott yet, so mark that off. That is green now. Tinkaton. That is green now. Terapagos. That is green now. And of course, Zekrom. That one is green now. Cool, we knocked out 4 Pokemon with 1. Let's continue. I think with that, we actually have no more Pokemon that we need to complete on this team, so we can just bring whatever we want. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Very good game for Scarf Zekrom, funny enough. Also, quite a good game for lead Incineroar. I think we do Incineroar, Whimsicott, and these guys. I think we leave Tinkaton at home. Yeah, 3 Zacian in a row is actually insane. How do you pull 3 Zacian in a row? Didn't we already have every Pokemon here? No. No, we had almost none of them. We just finished them off, but I'm just gonna get another game with them, so it can make a good video. Should be able to light screen as well as parting shot here, and then Tailwind next turn. And that lets me get in my Zekrom for free. Parting shot, light screen. Have you won a game with Persian yet? I really need people to stop asking if I've won with specific Pokemon. There are 1,000 of them. Just assume I haven't. There are 1,000 Pokemon to do, and thank you, JB Clodsire, for the Prime. Hydro one-shots in Sin, right? That's why we're light screening. All right. Let's go into Pagos. I don't even need the Tailwind here. Let's deal with Palkia. Terra Starstorm. Fake Tears onto the Palkia. Outrage is kind of free here. Actually, it would be, but if Zacian comes in, then Outrage could just do nothing. So Pagos is just a little safer. I'm assuming they're just going to Spatial Rend to try to go for the crit. Nice, no taunt. Probably just a Bleak Wind, so Palkia is just gone. Speed drop don't really matter. Don't crit me. Cool. Alright, bye Palkia. Bye Palkia. Oh, it's pretty fat. That guy's pretty fat. He's a big boy. Just Terra Starstorm again. Also, not really a reason not to Tailwind here. That's low-key better. Actually, yeah, it means I can stagger my Tailwind. Come on, Terrapagos dodge. Yes! Yes! I have no clue why you would ever Hydro Pump there. Spatial Rend's just better. All right. Thank you, Clodsire. I appreciate that. There's our Shifu. And things get a little weird because I need to make sure I chip Zacian so it'll actually go down. Let's go Incineroar here. And with Tailwind, I think my play is just Fake Tears onto the Zacian, right? I could Moonblast the Urshifu, but if they Aqua Jet, I don't get it off anyways. So I'm just gonna Fake Tears, make it easier. Actually, maybe I would. Maybe I would live the Aqua Jet since I'm intimidating. Actually, no, that's not the play ever, because they still have a turn of Tailwind. Yeah, so I was correct. I was correct. How's it going, Jacob? Little CC. And they should just KO my Incineroar here. If they substitute, I could legitimately lose. All right. Left, right. I have to lock Bolt Strike, which is a little bit annoying. I would love to lock Volt Switch and not worry. But in case they are... No, I always just Bolt Strike, yeah. Volt Switch is too risky. Terra Starstorm. If they're Scarf, this just allows for me to deal with that. Because I'm not certain Volt Switch would KO. Yeah, they were Scarf. They were Scarf. So Scarf Zekrom just wins. All right, good game, bro. Good game, bro. Yeah, this game is just for the content. Double Protect. I don't think that matters. That could matter. Are you on a treadmill? Yeah. Still Scarf. I just have to land 2 in a row. All right. My Tailwind's gone. I just need 2 Bolt Strikes in a row. If they can get a Double Protect, I can get 2 Bolt Strikes. Or maybe they just target Zekrom here for some reason. Nope. All right. 85% chance to win. Let's see if we get it. They should optimally here go for Protect because... No! You're joking. You know what? Okay, sure. Sure. Sure, man, sure. Sure thing, buddy. All right, we lost off the Terra ground. That's a little bit annoying. We lost off the Double Protect, bro. All right, that's fine. Look, like... Game 1 was close. Game 2, we just washed them. Game 3, would have washed them. Would have completely washed them, but they got the Double Protect, so we lost. All right. Well, we'll switch teams. Okay. So, chat, we need another vote. What are we going for next? We have Anger Point Crabominable, which I don't even know if I have a paste for this one, and I think I might just overrule anything you guys want and go for that one out of curiosity. What is Anger Point Crabominable doing? Let's see. So, it is quite literally just Wicked Blow into Crabominable. Also, I don't have the open... I have the open team sheet. I don't have the closed team sheet. I have no idea how we even activate this. Let's try to figure out the line here. So, if you No, legitimately, how do I get this off? Okay, so if I'm Assault Vest Crabominable, I can't protect. So I think what I do is I get Trick Room off with Lunala. I think it's like lead off Lunala Miraidon. Click Trick Room and Volt Switch. And when I Trick Room and Volt Switch, I get Urshifu in on the right slot and Lunala stays in on the left. And then on that first turn of Trick Room, I switch in Crabominable and side Wicked Blow. And that activates Anger Point, maybe? Or maybe you don't even just... Maybe it isn't even you activate it yourself. Maybe it's literally just... You're gonna face an Urshifu at some point. Take advantage. I'm gonna assume that's what it is, but that would be the line if we wanted to gimmick it. Right? I'm assuming you're supposed to activate it yourself because this thing's other ability is Iron Fist, and its third ability is Hyper Cutter, both of which are easier to use and give you more value. So I'm assuming we're supposed to activate it with our own Urshifu. But I'm gonna have to check. All right, let's check. What's our speed stat? All right, we are jolly max speed. This thing looks like it's minimum speed. Oh, it's not minimum speed. It's not minimum speed. You wanna know how I know? Because it's not 49. Because if it was 40, because 49 is like base 50s, right? What's Crabominable's base speed? It's like 40, isn't it? It's 43. Why are we not minimum speed? Okay. What is the purpose of outspeeding Calyrex and Iron Hands? We can underspeed them. We're a Trick Room team. Alright. I don't know what we do here. I think maybe Terrafire Crabominable could be good if we get Trick Room off. So we'll do this. We do have Light Screen on Whimsicott. I think I have to Terra Fairy though. I think we just do this, right? Yeah, outspeeding some... Why is it we're outspeeding some Calyrex and some Iron Hands when we could underspeed all of them? Alright. So this is gonna be some gravity stuff. And fake out. I'm just Trick Rooming. I want to assume Electric Seed Lunala can eat the Foul Play. Even after P-Blades. Alright, let's Trick Room here. I'm actually just gonna hard switch in Crab, because they could fake out my Miraidon. Alright, yeah, there's the fake out. So here's the issue. Pretty sure Sableye has access to Encore. So they could just reset the Trick Room, right? Sableye. Encore. It does have Encore. And I want to assume that's what they're going to click. They could also try to burn me. I'm just going to hope that they try to Encore me, and I'm going to go for the Ice Hammer. Okay, am I about to get Heat Crashed? I could have Terra-Fired. I could have just Terra-Fired. You know, I'm gonna do something wacky. I'm not even sending in the Trick Room on. Yeah, they really focused a crab. They really said, you know what? I'm scared of that crab. Let's go for Facade and Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. I'm just locking it in. I need to get KOs. IDK what it does, I just KO it, yeah. Alright, now you protect Groudon. Cool. Gravity. Okay. Look, as long as I KO the Sable, I'm happy. Can we rename this challenge winning with every Pokemon, but maybe not Crabominable? Maybe. I'm just saying, Crabominable isn't even that bad, but like... The sets on this team are dumbfounding me. Like, it's mostly normal, but like... Crabominable being slower than the important Pokemon seems like a slam dunk. You know? And they just denied the slam dunk. Gortrum. Not Gortrum. Anything but Gortrum. Kinda have to go Lunala here. Okay. Maybe I can dodge a P-Blades. Dude, imagine if I Terra Fired that turn on the Heat Crash. Imagine. Gravity Groudon is one of the greatest, most unholy creations ever. I love it. It's not original. I'll give you. I'll tell you that much. This has been a thing for a long time. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It is fun because I can't dodge that, right? But it's not unheard of. It's like a real thing. All right, please tell me there's one more turn. Okay, there is one more turn of Trick Room, which I can take to KO you. But I also have to do this, unfortunately, just in case you decide to go into Lunala. There's the Glide. This should one-shot. Heat Crash. That will KO me. This ain't too bad. This ain't too bad. Still winnable. Just very difficult. Because they could... Well, they wouldn't Trick Room on me is the thing. They just wouldn't. They have no reason to. So I can click Specs Draco. And that should be good. Yeah, I just Specs Draco the Groudon and go for Headlong Rush. We need to trust Miraidon. Alright, they do protect. Are they going to KO my Ursaluna? Or are they going to Trick Room for some reason? If they Trick Room for some reason, that'd be strange. Oh, they're Trick Room. Why would you Trick Room? How does this help you at all? How does this help you at all? Alright, well, the next Headlong Rush KOs Lunala. And they don't one-shot me. And my Draco should one-shot them, right? Yeah, we're modest. Draco always one-shots if we connect, so I just Headlong Rush again. And Draco. Oh, it's gonna be Terra Fairy. Please tell me I don't lose twice in a row to a random Terra. Okay, yeah, that's Terra Fairy, that's fine, doesn't change anything. I was gonna say, if it's Terra Fairy Groudon, if it's Terra Fairy Groudon, I'm gonna throw up. Get out of here. Get out the way. Precipice Blades. Also, I literally can't miss my Draco. There's still a turn of gravity. Miraidon, kill this thing. All right, nice. So, good news and bad news. The good news is we won. The bad news is Crabominable died before anything happened. And because Crabominable died before anything happened, it doesn't count as a win for Crabominable. It clicked a move, but it just dropped. All right, so we have Miraidon. We need to mark off Ursaluna, which I believe we already have. Ursaluna. No, we haven't. Cool. That's progress. We need to mark off Lunala, which we might have already. We have not. So Lunala is progress. And we definitely already marked off Miraidon. Yep. We're making progress, slowly. Continue battling. GG. I don't know why I didn't attack Ursa at the end. Yeah, I think if you just KO'd Ursa, you would have been in a better spot. Okay, Alice. Crabominable is not bad here. It would be better if it undersped things. Unfortunately, for some reason, it doesn't. He honorably sacrificed himself to win. All right, dude. All right, look at this matchup and look at the matchup if Crabominable was like 45 speed. Wait! What the hell is this? Why are we max HP, max defense? That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Kinda, yeah. That makes sense. So why are you max defense? Brother. Possibly to take the Wicked Blow, I suppose. Look, we already got our Crabominable win. Let's just try to do it the way they want us to. Let's just try to win with Crabominable the way they want us to. Yeah, I guess Wicked Blow into Crab is intended then. I figured it was just like, hey, you know, if you get like Surging Strike or like, you know, Flower Trick or whatever, or like a U-turn crits, it's pretty good. Okay, we have a little bit of an issue. I don't know how to get Crabominable on the field. I don't know how to get Crabominable on the field. I have to double protect her. I can't even double protect, actually. I straight up can't. Let's go Lunala. And we don't... Why don't we have close combat? Give me one good reason we shouldn't have close combat. Oh my god. We don't need taunt. We need close combat. I might be guilty of this. I say that taunt wins tournaments, right? But that doesn't mean that close combat doesn't win more. Okay. All right. Okay, I have an idea. I know this will probably result in me losing this game, but I need to try it anyways. No, I don't. I don't need to do that. That would be dumb. Terra Fairy Moonblast. Wicked Blow. That would be dumb. I don't know why. I don't know why I would do that. Maybe I should have Sucker Punched. Sucker Punch probably was smarter. But they're probably calling out Sucker Punch, so they're just gonna switch. Actually, wait, did I move first? Yeah, I think I moved first. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention last turn. Alright, this is gonna be very respectable damage on both Pokemon. I still don't know how we're getting Crab on the field, though. Nice. It's a 2-hit KO. See if they KO. Yep. So there is one thing that's a little awkward. I am Modest Nature. It's a little Akko Taco. But I'm Modest Nature. So this could be a little Akko. Might have to do things the Akko way. I could just lock Deagleam here, to be honest. Deagleam Moonblast isn't a bad play. Terra Fairy. Alright, let's see if we win the speed tie. Nope. Bye, Miraidon. And it doesn't even KO. Alright, that's unfortunate. I don't know, maybe I just get lucky here. Maybe I can just get lucky. I do have Wide Guard, and they're probably locked into this. I think the only way, straight up, the only way I get away with it... No, there's literally no way I get away with this. Even if Crabominable was faster than Iron Hands... Actually, wait. There is a way. Trick Room? They have to call out that I'm going to Wide Guard, and they have to throw. They need to attack Crabominable. They didn't call it out. All right, yeah, no. That's the only way I won. The only way I won that game was Trick Rooming on them calling out Wide Guard, switching in Ogerpon, and then Drain Punching my Crabominable. That was the only way I could win. Okay. All right, let's try this again. I need to get a win with Crab. Moxie, want to see my Reg F Portland team? No. I do not. I am streaming Regulation I. I do not want to see a Reg F Portland team. Normalize being blunt with your viewers. Kind, but blunt. All right, let's see. This is just hard Trick Room. Once again, a matchup where it'd be a lot easier to play if this thing was minimum speed, but it's not. The one thing it does over other Pokemon is be slower than it, and it's not slower. Okay, I don't even know how I would manage to get Trick Room up. All right, let's try doing that one line that I described but never tried. Like, it's basically a foregone conclusion that I'm supposed to lose this match. I'm using Crabominable, but like, I need to just try to get the gimmick off. Are we still deladdering? Not really today. We're not really deladdering. But we're not doing great either. Wait, are we actually about to, like, be in a position where the way that I win this is by sacking Miraidon? It could be the case, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Draco Meteor into you. Try to Trick Room. There's the fake out. Can you one-shot my Miraidon, please? Can you just Draco it? No, they drift. Okay. Alright, so that's actually, like, much worse for me because now I have less turns of Trick Room to work with. Would have really preferred it if you just took a KO. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Would have been a lot cooler if you just took a KO. Alright, let's Draco here. I can't go into Crab, but I can go into Ursh, but then I might get two-shot. Let's just try it. No. I have to let Lunala go down. They're gonna knock off. Okay. And we are literally just trying our best to get Crab to do something. What? Are you... Do you have glasses? Do you know what's in front of you? Do you know... You are refusing to take a KO. You are just refusing to take KOs. You are messing with me. You are messing with me right now. What even is the plan with Zekrom? We already used it. It was fine. Okay. I am begging you. Just let me do... At this point, like, I know we lose this match. I know we don't get a win with Crab. I know we don't get a win with Crab. I just want to see if I can at least activate Anger Point. We're facing paid actors? No, we're not, because I would have paid them to do other things. I would have paid them to click different buttons. I'm never getting this Crab on the field and activating Anger Point, am I? You know what? I am halfway to being convinced that they're about to Flare Blitz the Crab on the switch-in because they're just watching stream. Okay, thank you. I was like halfway convinced that was what was happening. Ursaluna. You know what would have been awesome? You know what would have been so cool? If we undersped that thing. It'd be so cool if we undersped the Ursaluna. But we don't, do we? I can only hope that for some reason, for some unknown reason, they are not minimum speed. That is all I can hope for. We're Ice Hammering, because they could still Terra. Their IVs are bad. The only way we win is if they are not minimum speed. That is the only way we win. All right, Terra Ghost, Terra Ghost, Terra Ghost, and be faster than me. Okay, Terra Fairy. Okay. Wide Guard, Earthquake and Wide Guard. Oh my God, we are faster. We still lose. This does not knock Crabominable off the list. Because we still lose. Thanks for renewing membership. Thoughts on Little Cup members tourney? Could be wild. Yeah, I could try it. We could do a Little Cup members tournament. All right, something to note is that their Miraidon is actually slower than mine, so I might win. I have a chance to win. All right, how many turns of Trick Room are left? There's one turn left to Trick Room. There is one turn left. I have to double into this Incineroar. But I actually Crab Hammer. I don't Drain Punch. And I click Terra Fairy, and I lock Dazzling Gleam? No. Okay. Here's how I win. I Crab Hammer left slot. Or rather, Ice Hammer at this point. And I lock Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. Because I should outspeed the whole team next turn. And if they let me take the KO on this Lunala, I win. So if they go for Fake Out and Moonblast, Miraidon has a chance to live, I think. They Fake Out the Crabominable. They Moonblast. I live. Don't special attack drop me. Doesn't even come close to KOing. I can only hope that they just don't have Wide Guard for some reason. That's like the only out. Wait, they didn't Wide Guard. They didn't Wide Guard. There's a shot. How are you just tanking these so well? How are you actually tanking these so well? Oh my God, Crab sucks. This Mon sucks. This team sucks, bro. Didn't your item get knocked off? Oh, yeah, I guess I did lose my choice specs, didn't I? I forgot about that. Could be my bad then. I still don't think it mattered too much in the end with the position we were in. Because I needed the choice specs to pick up those KOs, and even if I didn't have the choice specs, I wouldn't have picked up any KOs. With, like, Electro Drift. Okay, I'm not using that again. Crab is not getting crossed off the list. That was awful. I'm gonna say it. Shame on whoever sent me that. No, I'm kidding. But that one was close to breaking me because I just have no idea how you're even supposed to set up Crab. I have no idea what the line is. Okay. Hold on. How many more minutes do I have on this treadmill? Until I'm done. I have 0.5 miles. Which means I'm done any second now. Yeah, I have 20 seconds till I'm done on this treadmill. So we're gonna take that 20 seconds to vote on what the next team is. Are we gonna use Skeledirge? Are we going to use Tropius with... Why is Sunkern on here? Why is Sunkern on here, dude? I could try to make a better Crab team. I would implore you to try to make a better Crab team. I don't think it's too hard. Just make it minimum speed, please. If I get another, I think this is like the worst part about like using viewer teams. It's not that my viewers are bad at building teams. I don't think that's the case at all. I don't even think that the teams that I get sent are outright bad 99% of the time. Because I make bad teams, so I know what a bad team looks like. The issue is when there's one little, like, it takes no effort to fix it. And it's extremely obvious to anyone who is not directly working on the team, because these things like slide under the radar to the team authors all the time. It happens with me, right? It happens with me all the time. But it's like one small little thing that just makes like the life of the team player so much easier. In this case, it was minimum speed on Crabominable, but it has happened before with like a bunch of other things. Like one time I got like an AV Incineroar, and for some reason it had Roar on it, and I'm like, I can't even click this move. Like, it's usually very small things. Sometimes it's obvious like that. But it's like, why are we not making our lives easier? Also, I just realized this is room service Necrozma, so I wonder what that's under speeding. All right, give me like 2 minutes here. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom and also put the treadmill away. Hello, chat. I've returned. Tell me, are you guys a fan of, or fans of, sparkling water and big pork rind? Surely you won't regret drinking sparkling water and eating big pork rind. Only 80 calories. Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, for the remainder of the stream, I will be indulging in sparkling water and big pork rind. All right. You know what's so funny? Liquid Death is my sparkling water of choice, but I feel like such a nerd. I feel like such a dork drinking Liquid Death because their marketing sucks. Their marketing is like, ooh, we're so extreme. This one's called Squeezed to Death. We also have an iced tea called Dead Billionaires. And I'm like, cool. It's like, you know, it's a very performative drink. It's an extremely performative beverage, but dang, it is delicious. So what can I say? It's a good product. Also, it's like way too expensive, but it's kind of worth it. Low-key kind of worth it. All right, let's just punish ourselves with Tropius. Let's punish ourselves with Tropius today. I don't even have the paste up for this one yet. Let's see. All right, Tropius. What are you doing for me? Ask not what you can do for Tropius. Ask what Tropius can do for you. We choose to go to the moon and the other stuff. That's a real JFK quote, by the way. He actually messed up when he was talking. It's like, we choose to do things that are difficult. We choose to go to the moon and other stuff. Like, he straight up said and the other stuff, but that's never written in the quote. It's never written down in the quote, but if you watch the video, he says and the other stuff. Alright. This is a Custat Berry Sunkern with Endure and Endeavor. This is a Kirch Leech Seed Tropius. I'm gonna spoil something, guys. In roughly 10 minutes, I'm gonna be yelling. In roughly 10 minutes, I will be yelling. And I will also not have won the match. Get in here, Tropius. Actually, no. Why would I ever use you in this matchup? Get in here, Ursaluna. This is yet another person who didn't send me the full Pokepish. All right. I'm gonna go directly into Ursaluna. Actually, no. I'm gonna go directly into Terrifier Groudon. And no, I shouldn't do that. I'm just gonna power it up. Yeah, let's go Ursaluna and Trick Room. Man, I cannot get enough of Big Pork Rind. You guys mess with Big Pork Rind? I feel no one has told me yet. No one in chat has told me that they mess with Big Pork Rind. Cool. That hurt really bad, by the way. I'm so disinterested in what's happening on screen right now because I just have this big pork rind. Bointy, look at this big pork rind. We're like, look, playing slice spam's easy. I don't even care what's happening on screen. I'm eating pork rind and drinking water. People bring this to tournaments? Ooh, slice spam's so hard to play. Slice spam's so difficult. Ooh, ice cream's so good. Okay, maybe I don't do that. Maybe I do Terra Normal. I'm gonna Blood Moon on you, and I am going to Expanding Force on you. Ah, dang it. I'm gonna get Spirit Broken. No. Wow. Man, I feel bad for anyone watching this with headphones on. Dodge the blue flare. Go gadget dodge. Thank you. That's the power of big pork rind. I only dodged it because of big pork rind. Thank you for your empathy towards headphones, folks. Oh yeah, don't worry. I honestly, I have not been paying attention to this entire match because I've just been doing. I've been stuck in the pork rind bit. I've just been doing the pork rind bit this whole time, and I have not paid attention to this whole match. I think this should do it. Who knows? I don't. For an ASMR shoot, dude, I was eating big pork rind and drinking sparkling water. That's like the greatest combo of all time. When did this become an ASMR channel? I don't know. How did I end up with pork rind on my shoulder, bro? I was knee deep in that pork rind, dude. I had a little bit on my shoulder. I'm not a sparkling water believer. You're so lame. All right. Do I lose? I might lose. I might lose. There's a chance I lose. Let me think. Okay, I have an idea. Go in DD now. Go in DD now. And then I should be able to get freaking Groudon on the field. Who knows? And And I don't even follow me. I just Trick Room and attack. What's your guess for the post-Worlds format? I think in Reg Age Part 2, they might just do Mythicals. They did it last year. Or they did it last time we were in the middle of, like, in between two games, but also, maybe not. I mean, like, because... Oh my god! That's Mystic Water for sure. That is 100% Mystic Water. Trying to think what's the best way to do this. I go Groudon. I just attack. I don't even know if I bother going for the follow me. I think they're gonna attack anyways. I think I Trick Room. I'm gonna Trick Room. Yeah, they were gonna attack anyways. Like, there's no reason to follow me. I might as well just attempt that. And if I KO the Zacian, I win. Groudon always eats this, because he's Groudon. What is there to say about Groudon? He's Groudon. Alright, just connect on the Zacian and we good. Alright, and here he comes. I am not even going to try to Trick Room. I am just expanding forcing. Actually, I guess I should always try to Trick Room. There's no reason not to. Nah, just expanding for... No, I should Trick Room. I should Trick Room. Alright, I kind of need to crit this. Come on. Come on, Groudon. You can do this. You can crit an Urshifu. It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard. Check this out. Go Gadget. Okay, good game. I'm gonna throw it out there. I lost this match because I was completely lost in the rind. I was brainwashed off the thing. I was just brainwashed off the thing. I regret to inform chat. I was brainwashed off the thing. You guys ever get brainwashed off the thing? Because I just did. That one doesn't... Yeah, the rind took over. Okay. You have Wide Guard? You do, I just don't know what you do with it. I legitimately don't know, like, what this Tropius is supposed to do. Why is there a Sunkern? I don't know. My viewers send me these teams, and I just use them, man. I just hop on ladder, and they're like, oh, Moxie, I want to watch you lose for an hour and a half. And that's what we do. I mean, Groudon's pretty good in this matchup. The only thing is, like, I have to get Trick Room off before I can even use them. I think it's literally just this lead, as always. Let's bring Tropius. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, discovers Rind, thinking it could save lives, gets brainwashed off that Rind. This is a rental? Buenti, I'm gonna drop some deep secrets. I have not made a new team in like a year. I do not use teams that I make. I use them at tournaments. I don't think I've used a team that I made on this channel in like a year. Yo, check this out. Wait, how is this thing trained? I just believe in him. I just believe in him. Argent Yeti, thanks for the 7 months. Oh, we got him. We got it. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, I think we might have dropped there. I think we might have died. That didn't even do half. That's so sad. Man, I wish I didn't get brainwashed off the thing. Then I could win. Okay, let's think. I need to deal with that guy on the right. Let's do this. I'm gonna Moongeist Beam in case they want to go in Sin. I could have gone Groudon, that would have been so much better. Hey Moxie, I know you're going to Worlds as a creator, but if you were participating, do you have any idea what you would have brought? Nope. Nope. I'm an Expanding Force. They're not going to Wide Guard. Nice. Ice Spinner, we're gonna lose terrain. That's not too bad. Straight and simple. Love a clear answer. Exactly, right? You know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I don't know what I would use. Two turns left of Trick Room. Swords Dance. Moongeist Beam. Alright. Fire Punch, Moongeist Beam. Nice. Hopefully no Sucker Punch. Alright, they do Sucker Punch. Audio's out of sync again? Dang it. I think I saw the moment it happened too. It like lagged for a second. Here's Callie. Protect, send in Tropius. If Tropius can't take a freaking Astral Barrage, I have no idea what we're doing here. All right, nice. That did like nothing. Body press. All right. Let's fire punch here. In wide guard. And then next turn I'll go for it. Alright, they didn't wide guard. Yeah, I love me a Harvest Tropius in front of Calyrex, right? It would totally be helpful, maybe. Where's Heat Crash? Buenty, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret for the second time. I don't make these teams. No wide guard from their end. It could be peak. It could be peak. Psychic? I think I got him. More a question to the universe? True. Alright, I just have to connect this and I'm fine. Don't you dare. Okay, I guess it could be worse. He Crash isn't even good on Groudon because of Cali Ice? That is not true. That is just not true. Double protect here. All right, I just have to actually land this. I just actually have to land this. Also, I'm a little concerned. I am a little concerned that I might straight up be slower than the Incineroar because we're power banned. This is like a hard Trick Room Groudon. But nothing to do about it now. Let's just Trick Room, whatever. It's gonna be Terra Ghost, isn't it? Oh. Cool. You're a bug. Alright, I have to, like, super crit. Unfortunately, we lost off the miss on the Calyrex a few turns ago, but it is what it is. They're probably so confused. They're like, how did I outspeed that Groudon? Because we're power banned for some reason. All right, let's try one more time to get a win with this. I'll give it one more go. I need to start laddering on main again with good teams because I'm getting concerned that a lot of you guys think I'm legitimately just straight up bad at the game. I'm not, actually. I have competed at Worlds. However, it is notably harder to win with things like this on your team. So I think it's important that I have two separate running laddering sessions. One of them where I care and one of them where I don't. How many P-Blades have you missed today? Go one, just now. Ronnie, can you stop playing with that wire? Thank you. Oh, he's got something stuck to his nose. Oh, he got it. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to think how I do this. I'm not bringing that Sunkern, by the way. I think it's just this, right? I'm gonna bring it. I need to mark this thing off the list. The explosion team also exploded your rank? Yeah. I did try to win with a team with only the move explosion, so... I should let off with the wide guard guy. Not that bad, though. I can always trick him. I don't think there's a way for them to stop it. My special defense is way too high. Maybe if they like Terra Ground and land a single target Sandseer Storm, that's like a good way to KO me, but I doubt it. Yeah, I do have to follow me. And I need them to KO this Indeedee. I think people get way too lost in the sauce when building for this challenge sometimes. Yeah, I agree. I think too many people are like, let's throw in as many wacky things as we can to help Marcos complete this challenge. And it's like, well, no, it'd be a lot easier to win if you gave me like 2, maybe. Like 2 is enough. Trust me. I don't think I need more than 2 to get through this challenge. All right, it's Scarf Chi-Yu, which is nice because that means that Expanding Force and Precious Blades is totally safe. As long as I connect the P-Blades, actually. But I think Force with Beads of Ruin should one-shot. The only thing is I think Groudon goes first. Can you, like, Terra Poisoned or something stupid? Terra Ground? Okay. Still going first. Actually, that helps me. That helps me, because if you survive this, that means I get the boost on the Landorus. Nice. Yeah, that actually helped me out quite a bit. So here's the issue. Tropius hasn't hit the field yet. So even if I win this, this isn't a win for Tropius. I need Tropius to get on the field and do something, which I just really doubt it's going to do. What I could do here, if they end up sending out 2 Pokemon that would protect on this turn of Trick Room, which they are, there's one. I'm going to do something so risky. This is so risky. They need to protect the Zacian. They need to protect the Zacian, and I still have a turn of Trick Room. I swear to God, if my opponent tries to fake me out under Trick Room and thinks that would win them the game, I'm going to throw up. I Swords Dance here and I get in the Tropius. No! We won, but Tropius never hit the field. Okay. Do I do one more Tropius game or do I like spare my... Do I try to go for it? Do I try to go for it? If someone wants to learn competitive, would you suggest just copying someone's team and spamming battles to get experience? Only particular teams. There are certain teams where you will not learn. If it's the first team you've ever used and you're like playing on your own with like no guidance, there are certain teams that you just should not be using. Get Dawn Wings off the list? Oh yeah, I guess we can cross off Dawn Wings. Oh wait, we already used the Crozma Dawn Wings. All right, what about Groudon? Did we use Groudon? Okay, yeah, we got nothing off the list with that. He was stream sniping you and didn't want him to get Tropius. All right, let's do one more. Let's get Tropius crossed off the list. Let's try to get Tropius off the list. Do you have Chi Yu checked off yet? Probably. I don't have a Chi Yu on this team though, so why are you asking? Okay. That's a lot of spread moves. That's a lot of spread. I think Tropius, it's also one restricted. They gave me my Tropius game. They gave me my Tropius game. They said, Marcos, you've been working so hard. Here's a Tropius game. I'm going to lead off with Tropius, because if I don't, it's not happening. Your opponent's Shiyu was working for you last match. That counts? Yeah, it's true. I should be able to check off Shiyu. After this match, I have to run to the kitchen and defrost my dinner chicken, because I have not defrosted my dinner chicken. I am clicking wide guard. I'm clicking wide guard. And I am clicking swords dance. And I am hoping that they do not moonblast. Actually, no, they're totally gonna. Okay, I have to do this. All right, let's leech seed. I will leech seed you. And I will Terrafire, and I will swords dance. And I will hope you do not have foul play. Participation Tropius, yeah. They're clicking Moonblast. They're not clicking Dazzling Gleam or Springtide. Iron Defense. Okay. Cool. Glad I leech seeded you. Never mind. You know what's funny? Groudon's still slower. Groudon's the slowest thing in the field, in fact. I keep seeing the freaking thing lag, so I have to turn off and turn on to make sure the audio doesn't lag anymore. You just do it again. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. Okay. Let's just get rid of you. Oh my god, why is it doing that? My computer's not happy with me today. The audio isn't lagging, is it? I don't think so. Bro is clicking every setup move. At least stream isn't freezing? Yeah, true. Audio's lag. You guys need to tell me when the audio lags. That affects the freaking video. I can't tell on my end. It doesn't. I can't know. I can't know. Because I don't hear it. All right. I'm gonna fire punch this thing. It is like a lot. And you never told me. All right, did that fix it? Did turning it off and on fix it? Hold on, I'm doing the whole thing. No, Marcos, I won't tell you when the audio is lagging. I'll just assume that you know, even though you can't hear it. Audio is fine. Why are people telling me it's lagging? Are they just a full stall team? Do they know? It sounds good now? Okay. Can you just resync the audio after the fact? No, it's weird. It's not that it's like... It's not that it's like behind, it's like the pace of the audio also isn't like consistent. So what ends up happening, I might as well just curse at this point. What ends up happening is like, even if you do try to line it up again, it'll desync later down the road. You guys should become YouTube channel members so I can upgrade my PC and this will stop happening. We also have tournaments every Monday. What are your PC specs? I don't remember. It's been years since I opened it up. Here's the thing with the PC. The PC is uniquely bad in one particular way. I need a protector. It's uniquely bad in that protect. The motherboard is the only truly old thing on it. And because the motherboard is old, that means I am limited on what I can throw into it to upgrade it. For this reason, I have a really crappy processor, and that's what's truly like bottlenecking me. The processor is not great. If I could upgrade the processor to a modern one, then it would stop bottlenecking my GPU, and I would no longer have issues. Why are you playing one restricted stall? We need to build Moxie a new PC. I don't even need to build a new PC. Like, most of the stuff in here is fairly new. It's strictly just the, I need to change the motherboard and the CPU. And maybe changing the CPU comes with changing, like, the power supply or something. And maybe the CPU cooler. So the CPU cooler should also be fine. Don't you dare have wide guard. Why did they Terra Poison? Who knows? We're on low ladder. We're just trying to win with every Pokemon. Here's a better question. Why are they trying to Toxic Stall a +2 Groudon? And why is it working? We need a ship of Theseus, my PC, yeah. Just win Worlds, then you can afford the new processor? Yeah. Dude, it literally is just the motherboard. Like, the motherboard is the big bottleneck. Bad motherboard means bad CPU. Means bad everything else. No, mine is completely ship of Theseus as well. My main storage unit, like this PC that I like use to stream and have been working off of for years, began life as a pre-built Dell PC. Not like a gaming PC, just like a Dell work PC. It was like $200 at Walmart. And I used that to like play Minecraft and stuff, and it wasn't very good. And then eventually I was able to swap things out. I found out that my motherboard had like a built-in freaking it had a built-in stupid GPU, right? The graphics were built into the CPU or whatever, the motherboard. So I decided to take the hard drive out and then keep that. So everything but the hard drive is different on this computer. The hard drive has been there since day one. Maybe we found the one low ladder paid actor, yeah. I don't think they have protect. Let's go into Ursa Luna. I'm clicking Fire Punch. They are way too committed to this stall bit. It's not happening. How many teams have we used today, by the way? Is this team number 3? Not ending with Tropius in the field SMH in my head. True. This should do it. This is team number 4. Three? Okay, this is team number 3. You're joking. All right, got him. Got him. We had to drink the rest of the we had to drink the rest of the Lunala that was at the bottom of the juice box. We had to get the straw into the corner and go. Who brings stall without protect? This guy. And with that, we get to mark off Tropius. Tropius is now marked off. Let me zoom out on my freaking table and see just how much is left. God, there's still so much left. Who wants to know the total number of Pokemon we've won with so far? Who would like to know? Also, Haro, thank you so much for the 7 months. Appreciate you. I'm gonna count off how many Pokemon we won with so far. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 Pokemon. We have completed 38 Pokemon across 3 streams. Or 4 streams so far. Okay. I did not need a win with Sunkern, so we're good. I guess we should move on to Skeledirge, since I said I was going to use that. I said I was going to use Skeledirge. All right. Let me pull up this team paste. Okay. This is not a bad Skeledirge game, as long as the Terra is good. Yeah, Terra Fairy's pretty good here. Terra Fairy's pretty good. Modest nature is the issue, so Heavy Slam's actually gonna hurt. 4 speed with a throat spray. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of 4 speed throat spray. Trick Room, it could work though. It could work with Trick Room. I'm trying to think how I do this. I lead off with Incineroar. And Comfey might be necessary. We're also Terra Fire, Terra Blast, Calyrex Ice. Interesting. What if I lead Calyrex Ice, actually? And I bring Comfey, you, and you. I think I can get away with it. Maybe. I mean, this should just be free Trick Room, yeah. They're gonna Astral, so I can't switch in Skeledirge yet. I think I do have to Terrafire. Terrafire Trick Room. And... honestly, I need to break Sash. Let's just Draining Kiss Calyrex here. Let's just Draining Kiss the Calyrex. I need to break Sash anyways. I know you didn't make the team, but any guess on why it's 4 speed? They didn't know where else to put it. I don't think 4 speed on Skeledirge does anything. Hopefully it's not Specs Cali. Not Specs. It's Life Orb. Nice. Okay. That's not bad. Question, how did you get female and DD with Trick Room including 0 attack speed and 0 attack IVs and 0 speed IVs? You can breed for it now. You breed for 0 speed, 0 attack, or you just go find one in the wild. And then you use the Trick Room move tutor, because in the DLC they made it so you can do that. I think they would switch out the Calyrex here. I'm gonna Terra Blast and also go for Torch Song. There's no way they stand with Cali. They're not protecting Cali. They're not protecting Cali. Cool. Cool, man. Awesome. At least let me get this KO. I think this should KO. This is a double up. This is not KOing. This is not KOing. I could have just doubled the Calyrex. I could have just Torch Song. I could have just Glacial Lanced, in fact. All right, that's a forfeit. I think tomorrow might be a serious laddering day. I need like a palate cleanser from using these. I need to be in like top 200 to feel better about my... I'm in like 11,000 on this account. I need to switch to the other account. All right, let's see. I mean, Skeledirge isn't that bad in this matchup. It's actually pretty good into most of these Pokemon. Granted, I can get that Trick Room off. I think Incineroar Cali isn't terrible. And I'm actually low-key willing to leave the Miraidon at home for this matchup. Just for the sake of getting Skeledirge checked off the list. Moxie, out of the Scarlet Violet starters, which one's your favorite? It's Skeledirge 100%. I love this Pokemon. It's like my top 3 Pokemon ever. Alright, can you be Leech Seed, please? Can you be Leech Seed Calyrex? Nope. Is there a downside to Trick Rooming? How slow are we? 63, we are not 49, so there's a good chance they're going to underspeed us. I still want to Trick Room, though, as I'll underspeed most of their Pokemon. Let's go ahead and go for Fake Out. And Trick Room. Even if they go into, like, Farigiraf, I don't think I care that much. Because I'm just going to Terrafire Terra Blast next turn. And knock off and take my free KO. Actually, I think I just go Skeledirge. Terrafire Terra Blast, go Skeledirge. Should do about half, I think. And for double TR passes? Maybe. Okay. Good to know I'm actually slower than this thing. Glacial Lance shouldn't do much. If Calyrex is slower... I thought this is Brave Nature. It's Brave, but it's not 0 speed. If my Calyrex is slower than theirs, I want to believe that my Skeledirge would be as well. I'm going to do this. Nice. Okay, that was a good play. As long as this KOs, which it might not. But if my Skeledirge is faster, that means that next turn I can Trick Room again and then KO with the Skeledirge. Ah, you see where I'm going with this? Picking up what I'm putting down. Why would you foul play Skeledirge? How does that help you? All right, now we have a KO. Let's Torch Song here, Glacial Lance again. Surprised they did not... I got a crit in the Calyrex, that's nice. Surprised they didn't Terra. Let's see if Skeledirge is slower somehow. It is not, but he's going to eat this, so... God, I love Skeledirge. This mon's so cool. This dude might be the coolest guy ever. All right. I should be able to win, like, right here if I have enough turns of Trick Room, which I don't think I do. I have one turn left of Trick Room. They should always fake me out. So what I do here is I go into Incineroar. I need a way to switch for free is the issue. I don't think they would KO Skeledirge. I think they would just double into my Calyrex. So I do go Incineroar here and I protect. Yeah, I don't think that they target Skeledirge here. I think they just fake out and double into Calyrex. And if I get this right, I win. I think. Maybe. Who knows? Pokemon's freaky. They're gonna Dazzling Gleam KO me. That's fine though. Actually, no. They're locking into an Electro move. There's no reason to Dazzling Gleam. Why would you not KO? Okay. Okay, they're locking into Dazzling Gleam, so I just win. I literally just win because I just go Comfey. I go Comfey and I click Glacial Lance. Floral Healing. Glacial Lance. Click it twice. Should outspeed the Iron Hands. All right. Not the worst position ever. Should eat that up. Do it KO probably. Yeah, it doesn't KO at -1. Floral Healing again. Glacial Lance again. Good game. That is both Comfey and Skeledirge off the list. Okay, Comfey and Skeledirge have been completed. Was there anything else on this team? Incineroar? Let's get one more game with this just for content. All right. Not bad. By the way, if you guys are watching on YouTube, we have 143 concurrent viewers. You guys should leave a like on the stream. Should leave a like on the stream. It helps me out quite a bit. I don't believe we have any... I believe we have a lot of likes right now. A like on the stream would help me out quite a bit. We have 53 likes. I want to see 100. Let's continue battling. One more. This is going to be the one that gets us out of freaking 11,000. This ladder's so trash. All right. One more game. Greg, 13,137. Is there anything left on here that we need to win with? No, so we just get to have fun. That being said, Skeledirge doesn't seem that bad. Doesn't seem that bad, all things considered. I can just, like, Trick Room on them. AV Miraidon's also quite good. Like, they straight up just don't have an answer to AV Miraidon. Let's just try that. Whatever. I don't need to bring Skeledirge this game. We drop into 15K with this one. Exactly. You get it. I didn't know the ladder went so low. Look, when you're trying to win with every Pokemon in the game, it's gonna go pretty low. Okay, yeah, this is gonna go triple platinum, bro. I'm clicking the button. I'm clicking... Actually, why did I tailwind? I should have just light screen. There's no reason to tailwind there. There's no reason to tailwind into there. Okay. Air Fairy as well. They were more concerned about the Draco. Alright, item check. Are you AV? Are you Sash? Not Sash. That one is definitely AV. Scorching Sands, okay. You gonna burn me? Yep. Doesn't really matter though. Here's Whimsy. Do I really care enough to do this? I don't think I do. I'm gonna Degleam. I'm gonna frickin' Fake Tears. Let's just get as much damage as we can. I don't need a light screen. I want to get through this. I want to beat them as quick as possible. Been working with the stream in my ear. It sounds like Drewby gets to live another day in the kitchen. Yep. Hasn't completely lost my trust. They just trick room on me? Did you just trick room on me? You did not just trick room on me. Check this out. You did not just trick room on me. Oh no! Ah, that's fine. Actually, realistically speaking, this is better. My Tailwind's gonna run out, and then I just get to play with freaking Calarc's Ice under Trick Room. It's weird that Whimsicott gets light screen and not reflect. Not really. A lot of Pokemon get light screen but not reflect, or reflect but not light screen. Why does Whimsicott even get Trick Room? No one knows. It's just always had Trick Room for some reason. One of life's greatest mysteries. Is that a Slitherwing? There wasn't even a Groudon in the back. That's just a Slither. Hey, little guy! Hey! What's happening, man? Oh, I can only use fake tier. What's going on, little guy? Oh my god. It's you. You did something. Good for you. I'm sorry, man. We gotta kill you. Sorry, you know, you just gotta do it. My apologies. My Apollo cheese. Give him victory dance and champions, please. Yeah, it should really get victory dance. All right, good game, little guy. You go home. Go get yourself some chicken nuggets. Go have some chicken nuggets, man. You earned it. He earned it. All right. Well, today was not horrible. We marked off a decent amount of Pokemon on the list. We're still at low ladder, and I think we're going to stay at low ladder. So tomorrow, I think we're going to take a break from this challenge and do some serious laddering. And by serious laddering, I mean using like a different team every week and a half, something like that. And playing on my main account rather than an alt account. Actually, should I just wait? I guess I should wait for August to do serious laddering, because like serious laddering would be... I should start on the 1st. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I am going to call it there. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I will see you guys next time. If you're watching on Twitch, hang out for a couple of minutes here because we're going to raid one of our friends. If you guys want to switch over to twitch.tv/MoxieBoosted to be part of the raid, you can do that from YouTube. But yeah, YouTube...